Hello, my Brony and Pegasister friends. This is Inkros, and with me today I have...
Josh Scorcher, the Fiery Joker, and Commander Firebrand, and other thingies.
all the names, right?
All of the names.
Today, well, we both just saw a very interesting movie today, and that was...
Rainbow Rocks! Oh my gosh, it was amazing! I
Oh! So today we wanted to discuss our thoughts on said movie.
Discuss? We're gonna be gushing the entire video.
As well as a little bit of critique.
Yeah,
First of all, I wanted to say that this is not Rainbow Rocks. This is Sunset Shimmer, the movie.
And it is glorious.
Certainly is. So, as such, I'm going to be drawing Sunset Shimmer as we do this, as we talk, because this is, after all, an Inkros and Firebrand sketch talk.
Right. Yeah, it's, Inkros and Firebrand is, Sunset Shimmer is female, and she's got a fire motif. So, yeah, that makes sense. I guess.
It only makes... Excuse me.
You sneeze like a Pikachu, I swear.
Pikachu! Anyway.
Anyways, it's are we going to be... How far into spoiler territory are we going to be venturing into this?
This is highly, highly spoilery, so big spoiler warning to anyone who hasn't seen the movie yet. Go watch it now. I'm telling you. I'm ordering you to, actually. Go watch it now or else.
Yes, watch it now. If you are a brony, watch this now. That is pretty much my opinion of the entire movie. If you are a brony, watch it now.
Yep.
This movie was made for you.
And for Hasbro and their toys.
Megan McCarthy did her absolute best to make this for us, and she gets a cookie. She gets a very big cookie.
Yes, she does. So, we might as well start with Sunset Shimmer herself.
She's so likable in this.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I did not like her in the first movie very much. I thought she had potential, but she was a bad villain, and I thought that was kind of down the drain. This movie, however, has totally changed my opinion on her. And now...
She's basically a reformed bad girl in this, and it works so well.
It's so cool. She's like Luna almost in that sense, but
Not really. Luna didn't really have to deal with all the constant reminders. It's just there was some subtle implications of that, but nothing really like this magnitude. It's like this is something that Sunset Shimmer is reminded every day, constantly, usually by her friends, that hey, you screwed up. And what really surprises me is her fortitude in this. It's like how she tries her best to not let it bother her.
It's pretty cool.
It's like she is a strong female character.
Like she is really, well, awesome in this movie.
Yes.
And also, I really like her character in this. Not only that, but I love her design so much, okay? As an artist, her design is just really gorgeous, and I love it.
Yes, the red and yellow.
It's just so pretty. It's basically opposite of Twilight, as I'm sure it was supposed to be, and it works so well.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of I find a little weird is that she's still wearing her biker jacket.
Maybe she likes it.
Yeah, but it's just... It's just when she was wearing the biker jacket in the first one, I could automatically see villain, and in this one, it's like...
Good girls can wear leather.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird, but not breaking me, so...
Good girls can wear leather, too.
Leather with spikes?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, if you say so.
Not that I've ever worn any, but whatever. Also, something that was really interesting in this movie was Flash Sentry. What are your thoughts?
This movie. One thing that I didn't like about this movie, it made it really hard to keep. It's gonna make it really hard to keep defending Flash Sentry.
That's for sure. I mean, I can still see him as becoming a really cool character, but all the opportunities to make him cool and stuff down the drain kind of...
He just comes in and just to say it's like, hey, we had a relationship in the previous movie, and that's it. He has no bearing on the story whatsoever, except to make Twilight cry.
Which I thought was actually kind of sad. It's like, okay, her only...
it was completely forgotten later. It's just...
Yeah, she completely forgets.
Hey, Twilight, you made me cry earlier. You're not going to address this?
Not at all? Twilight's just going to forgive him? Well, I guess she did know that he was under a spell, but still it feels a little weird.
Rushed?
Weird.
Or glanced over?
Also, all the background characters.
All of the background characters.
That's one of the things I love about these movies, is just spotting all the little hidden stuff they have around. I loved Derpy's performance. She's the best musician I have ever seen. I also loved how Lyra was comforting her at one point. Best fans.
Let's see, what are some other things?
But biceps.
Yes, both biceps.
Playing violin, of course. What else?
Let's see, Octavia.
Being blown away by Rainbow Dash is awesome. Not to mention Vinyl Scratch, who I like a lot.
Yeah, Deus Ex Vinyl Scratch.
Well, Spike was pretty smart to go looking for her. Who knows, he might have remembered her duplicate from the other universe as being very...
That's one thing that kind of disappointed me in this, is that Spike was so much better in the first movie.
Oh, yeah. He was hardly, even here, which I'm actually kind of grateful for, because I do not like him, but...
I do.
But hey...
I do, and that was disappointing for me.
Well, because, see, I actually wouldn't have minded seeing more of him in this movie, though, because the way Megan writes him is great.
Yes, it's the way they wrote him in the first one. It's
So
unbelievable. Cool. It took him being turned into a dog for him to be written correctly.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is about Spike is that he's supposed to serve as the anchor to reel in Twilight from her dark moments.
Be her little brother. But he's so annoying in many episodes. Whatever. People have said they hated me for not saying I not like Spike, so I'm not going to talk anymore about this.
I don't hate you.
But yeah, people have literally said that they hate me for not liking Spike. It's really weird. Anyway.
Let's see. Let's talk about the main set. Let's talk about the main six in this.
You mean like Rainbow?
Yeah.
Who was portrayed?
Rainbow Dash in this was wow.
Just wow. Best Pony was horrible in this movie.
Yeah, I mean, wow. I know she has an ego, but I think they went a little overboard.
Yes. She definitely can go overboard, but she went so overboard in this.
It was really weird that the only character trait she seemed to have in this movie was her ego.
And that's it. There's so much more to her, though.
Yeah, you can keep the ego, just don't show us just the ego.
Give her kindness as well.
Yeah, they did that at the little end as an afterthought.
But yeah, afterthought. She was just... poor Rainbow. See, the way I kind of forgive it is that this is an alternate universe rainbow, but so it doesn't really affect how people think of the regular rainbow, except the thing is, it will. People somehow still think that the main six in the human world are the same as the ones in the pony world, but they're not. They're obviously different because they have a lot of different traits in a way.
And there are different species. One's herbivorous and one's omnivorous.
That as well.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Rarity was overly dramatic and hammy as usual.
Yeah. Okay, Rarity in this world is an absolutely terrible clothing designer. I'm just gonna say that right now. Rarity in the pony world, pretty sweet designer. She does some really great stuff. Her outfits in this one, holy jeez, they're terrible! I'm sorry, but the outfits the girls were wearing at the end were just the most ugly things I've ever seen.
They were very, very 80s, 70s.
It just didn't work. Not even the 80s didn't have, like, I don't know, just that much color dumping.
The 80s did. The 80s did have that weird. The 80s was that weird. It's almost like this movie is made by people from that era.
Oh, wait.
And let's see, Pinkie Pie.
Some of her jokes fell flat, but she was pretty okay overall.
None of her jokes made me groan, but I certainly got quite a few laughs out of her. But strangely enough, I got more laughs out of what was her? What's the name of the blue one?
The blue Dazzling. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I got more laughs out of her than I did Pinkie Pie, which was weird.
Pinkie's losing her touch.
Yeah. And she was still very funny. And let's see, Applejack.
Applejack was really like, she just kept rolling her eyes at like everything. She was just Rainbow Dash's ego again. Roll. Rarity's dresses again. Roll. She just like was so. Everyone was doing everything wrong.
I'm the down-to-earth one.
By the way, in case you didn't know.
And Twilight in this says, it's like, as we said before, she kind of took a back seat to Sunset Shimmer.
Which is really interesting. I liked her conflict with literally not knowing what to do and having to ask others for help. Because that's a problem.
It's really annoying. Well, not really annoying, but it's amazing how every single time she has to learn a lesson. Rely on your freaking friends.
Yeah, that's a lesson she learns all the time.
Yes, and it's a fair lesson. It's fair to learn the same lesson over and over. I mean,
Fluttershy, but
Fluttershy learns the same lesson over and over, and people have to learn the same lessons over and over.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a fair lesson. It just kind of makes me laugh every time it happens.
But then in this
come
one,
on, Twilight.
In this one, it did feel a little different though, because her pride was definitely on the line here. She's the one who always knows everything about magic, and in this case, she didn't know what to do. She knew she had to be with her friends and keep them together. That's what she was trying to do. Like when they first failed at getting the magic out, you know, and they were holding.
Just really, really funny. they just hold hands. It's like friendship is magic. I'm like, they went there. They totally went there, and it was glorious.
They went to making fun of themselves, and it was funny.
Yes, self-deprecation.
Woo!
I love self-satire.
I do too. Another thing, the Dazzlings.
Yes, I'm pretty sure so many people are going to make this comparison, but when I saw that, here's what my thought process was like in the theater. I'm looking at it. Just wait a minute. Where have I seen this sort of group before? We've got the ditzy one, the emo gloomy one, and the evil sadistic conniving one. Oh my gosh, it's Azula, May, and Ty Lee.
Exactly.
And it works! It works!
I want to see crossovers now.
Yes.
But that makes you question, can their group sing?
It's just...
It could have defeated the Avatar so much easier if they had mind-controlling song abilities. Also, Mod Pie.
Yes! That cameo was so out of nowhere and so well done.
I know! Like, it's Pinkie Pie's house, so why not?
Yeah, why not?
Although in this one, she did seem a little more off her rocker than in the Pony World. You ever notice that? She seemed a little, like, crazier and...
She's related to Pinkie Pie.
And that comment, Sunset Shimmer, I still can't believe they're related. Neither can I. And then you just see Twilight, and you're probably thinking, oh yeah, she's thinking about Pony version 2, isn't she? And she has Boulder, too. Boulder. Boulder needs a snack.
It makes sense because in our human world we have pet rocks.
Mm-hmm. Well, who says ponies can't have pet rocks?
Because pet rock isn't a brand.
Wait a second. Also, the sirens, like, they're actual Equestria forms.
Yes.
So cool.
So creative.
I love it. It was like a mix of a sea monster with pony / Wendigo sort of thing. Wendigos feed off of negative emotions, and so do these. You have to wonder if they're related in some way. Or maybe Wendigos are just ghosts of sirens. Headcanon time.
Interesting to think about.
Yep. I mean, they do have sort of the same head shape, you know?
Oh, Trixie!
Trixie.
Trixie!
Wow. I did not...
Seth is going to have a field day.
Yes. I did not expect them to use her as much as they did here. Because in the first movie, she was just like a callback cameo sort of thing.
She was just a one-off joke.
Yeah, exactly.
The great and powerful Trixie requires some peanut butter crackers. And in this, she's just like, oh my gosh!
She was human Trixie. That is what she was.
She was human Trixie.
That is literally the definition of her in this movie. Also, she's a musician and a pretty okay singer, too.
Yeah, I was surprised.
I was surprised how good her song was, actually. I want a full version. I mean, there were some notes that felt a little weird, but...
Yeah, another thing I found was weird was how when the rain booms were practicing, how off Twilight's singing was.
The thing, I already knew people would probably make a complaint about this, and the thing is, when you don't really know what you're singing, you don't know what you're singing. Like, you don't know what notes to do or what you're even trying to do, so she had no idea what to do.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah. She was trying to sort of make it up as she went along, and so it sounded absolutely horrible. I find it funny.
This is the national anthem of Clydesdale.
Exactly. Oh, I hate that part. I'm sorry.
I don't hate that part. It's just like, oh my gosh, the cringe.
The cringe
and it's
is
not
real.
a welcome cringe. It's just like, ooh, let's talk about the music in this.
Okay. My favorite songs were the Siren songs. I just thought they were so creepy and cool at the same time.
Yes. And one thing I really liked about this is that all of them except for one song, while they were singing, stuff was going on.
Mm-hmm. Like the one at the end. Well, when they were auditioning, they were showing us visually which bands were getting kicked out and the way that the system was working.
Yes, it's a lot of times in like children's shows or like other franchise movies like this, it's whenever they have songs, nothing happens.
And it gets boring. That's why I didn't used to like musical numbers when I was a kid. Only when I started growing up, I appreciated them. It's like, I thought it was boring. Nothing was happening. But in this one, they actually had the plot progressing with the song, and it felt really, really interesting and well done. Not to mention the little intro sequence that was animated.
The visuals in this are beautiful.
They're so cool.
It's so amazing how the animation team at DHX just keeps on blowing me away with what they can do with Flash.
Yeah.
Incredible.
The battle of the bands, Josh. So cool. Spine tingling.
Oh my gosh. It's like all I was thinking at the end of that little climax was, whoa. Just, oh my gosh, it was so awesome.
So awesome.
Now I wish I didn't release my top 10 music battles so early.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Oh, I was thinking. And speaking of awesome, Rainbow Dash's solo song.
Yes.
I actually really liked it. It reminded me of Sonic so much. I can't even.
Gee, I wonder why.
I'm awesome. And you can't
Everything
stop
is
me.
awesome.
Everything is rainbow today. Everything is a rainbow when you see it my way.
Oh yeah, do you want one thing that I'm just nitpicking here, it just doesn't really matter, but the three sirens are powerless now. So are we gonna extend the hand of friendship to them?
Nope.
Nope. They're bad people.
They're bad singers, and therefore they cannot be in this franchise.
Yep.
Only good singers make money.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. The first time you see Sunset Shimmer, it's like the very moment you see Sunset Shimmer, it's her entire character arc is laid out, and it is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, you want me to help? And just like, oh my gosh, they turned Sunset Shimmer into that, and I love it.
Luna 2.0. But different, too. It's really cool. Sunset Shimmer. See, past analysis kept saying to us that Sunset Shimmer was awesome, and we never realized it until today. What was something else? The middle part of the movie. Oh, the sleepover. Okay.
I thought that was a good scene. I thought it was a cute scene.
Except for Rainbow being a
Yeah, Rainbow was really.
Why?
It seems like we only saw all of Rainbow Dash's negative traits in this movie.
Like, that's all we were shown except at the very end, but that was hardly anything. Why, Best Pony? Why?
That's not Best Pony. That's Best Human.
Oh no. My life is a lie. any other parts you quite like? What was your favorite part?
What was my favorite part? My favorite part in the movie is I don't want to talk about it here because I want to talk about it in my bump review of it.
Oh, okay. Well, one of my favorite parts, actually, my favorite parts were like the Pinkie Pie kitchen scene with Twilight and Sunset talking, because I felt that was really heartwarming and I thought it was cute. And the Battle of the Bands was beautiful. But one other scene we actually skipped over was the scene where the Dazzlings confront Sunset in the same
that scene was great.
In the same dark hallway that Sunset confronted
it's
Twilight.
The only one knows that.
I was going, oh my goodness, Sunset is going to kick their butts right here. That's what I thought, because she's going to confront them like she did Twilight and going to go all alpha on them. She didn't, but it was still a really cool scene.
Yeah, it's just Sunset Shimmer's fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh!
She took those insults like a woman. Woo! Yeah, she was really she just powered through it.
She is so strong. Oh my god!
Like, I thought they might go the predictable route of making her sort of turn against the girls, but no, she took it like
so
a.
Glad. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Megan, for not going that route.
But no, she was actually acting really mature, really mature.
Yeah,
unlike the rest of the main six. Well, Twilight was acting mature, but still. The rest of the main six really felt like they were just kind of arguing the whole time, and that was their purpose, I guess.
Yeah. They were just kind of there.
They're there for the plot. They were kind of like the Flash Sentries of this movie. No, I'm kidding. Flash Sentry, when he was all angry at Twilight, that felt so weird and wrong. Wouldn't you say?
They were hypnotized.
I know, but
that's the plot hole member in this.
It just felt so weird. And you know that Twilight knows that he's hypnotized, but it still hurts her, and that was kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And I can't believe they still do the bumping into each other thing. It's like that is literally what they do to flirt. Bump into each other.
A lot of the jokes in this movie are just really, really fast paced, and the jokes just happen and it's really, really good.
Like when Pinkie Pie in the pony world is blowing up a balloon, and then in the background you see her floating around away on it. It's like you catch these little things in the background that make it so much sweeter. And okay, speaking of art design in this movie, which is something I like to analyze, I still really don't like Celestia and Luna's designs.
Her lips.
Their lips are so ugly. There's a way you can do lips with them much better, and this was not the way. Their lips looked so dumb, and their legs were... Oh! That moment when they walk into when they first see them walking in and announcing the band thing, the musical showcase, it's just... Their legs are freaking me out. And I was commenting to my dad when I was watching this, "Dad, their legs!" And he was going, "What?" We were both laughing. I know because the thing is, the regular high school students' legs are already quite long because that's the style. So to have the adults look even older, they have to make them even taller. And their legs, they're
like giraffes.
Exactly, like leg giraffes. It's the weirdest thing. I still find it weird that Photo Finish is in high school. She seems like a middle-aged woman in the show, you know?
What? Don't you know that some Europeans talk like that? Are you racist or something?
No, I don't mean the way she talks. Like, just her whole attitude and her job. She has white hair and everything. It just seems like they're making her out to be older. And then she's suddenly in high school. Oh. I don't know. It was weird. Also, I noticed, along with the art direction thing, the band that Photo Finish was with had these really detailed gradients in their hair. It made them really pop compared to the other band members, and thought it was really weird. Why do they have these gradients in their hair that make them look like anime characters? It was weird.
Because it's Photo Finish?
Her friends, I don't know. There's just a really pronounced gradient, and it looked quite strange. But pretty, but definitely strange when compared to the rest of the characters in the movie. The designs of the sirens were fairly cool. But I didn't quite like the designs of Adagio and her band. Their hair was cool. I liked their hairstyles and colors and everything, but their clothing was kind of Still, better than Rarity's horrid designs for the girls at the end of the movie with their 2-color stockings. One leg one color, one leg the other color. What was she thinking?
Harley Quinn?
Harley Quinn pulls it off because she still has an uniform color composition. Red and white and some black. So, well, red and black and white. And so, those are 3 colors, but the girls and the Equestria girls just all mismatched and everything. Ah.
Oh yeah, let's talk about some of the other bands that were playing, like Snips and Snails with their very, very bad beatbox.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
The orange joke was...
They're the Scrappies of MLP.
You know, someone compared them to the 2 annoying robots from Transformers. And I'm going, yep. Yeah, pretty much. Alternate universe.
But they're not offensive, at least.
Yeah. They're offensive to white people.
Just the beatbox was bad. I like the orange joke they made. That would make me laugh.
Slightly obvious, but I like the resolution to it. Let's see, Sunset Shimmer's cutie mark.
So yeah, I'm writing my bum review in the background right now, just...
Okay, I don't have reference for her cutie mark, so I'm just going to make a little sun with the thing in the middle. Oh yeah, the way that their voices were really bad.
Yes.
After their jewels were cracked. But you have to wonder, their siren forms had the jewels on their chests, like part of their chest. So if they went back into Equestria, would they be bleeding? I don't know. It looks like it was part of them. Is it part of them? I don't know.
Maybe it grows back.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe they grow back? If so, then they can be villains again.
But they have to get back to Equestria.
Exactly. And you know, I wonder what changelings would look like in the human world.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Because the sirens were part aquatic, and yet in the human world they just look like regular humans when ponies come in. And Angel was still Angel. So how does this transformation thing work?
I have no idea.
I still find it annoying that when Rarity, Twilight, and Sunset transform into sort of pony, they don't have horns. But the Pegasi have wings. It's kind of like, ugh.
Why are you complaining? Eurosi is a Pegasus.
Why? But why would that matter?
You shouldn't care. You should be going like Pegasus Master Race or something.
Pegasus Master Race. So I think that about wraps up our thoughts. I finished this little sketch.
Yeah.
It was a pretty fun movie. I quite liked it. It was definitely fun sitting in the movie theater watching everyone react to it, you know?
I actually cracked a couple jokes that during the seating. During moments of silence, don't worry. During moments. But I was cracking a couple jokes like when Twilight built her portal and then she starts doing her techno babble and at the end I'm like, great Scott!
Did people like clap?
And then everyone, the entire theater started laughing.
No. You know what I did though? When Twilight is at the end of the movie, when Twilight's like, Sunset Shimmer, come on, sing with us. I was like, Sunset Shimmer, I choose you. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. We hope you enjoy listening to our thoughts. And we will see you in the next video. Or I will see you, or he will see you on his channel. I will link to Mr. Joke